friends. Welcome or welcome back to Get Ready with America. My name is SJ, and I'm getting you ready for the 2022 elections state by state. This video will be discussing Oregon, where they have a new House district and a very crowded gubernatorial election happening next year. My eye look will be inspired by the state butterfly, the Oregon swallowtail. If you want to watch any other 2022 state preview videos, I'll have my Votemas playlist linked below, where you'll also find links to more info about the elections in Oregon, as well as all the makeup I used today. Standard disclaimer, this video was filmed and posted in early January. I hope the vast majority of the information I'm sharing will still be relevant whenever you're watching this up to the state's primary date, but we haven't hit most candidate filing deadlines, so something in this video could be outdated at this point. Check the state government links in the description box for the most up-to-date information. Let's get into it. Democratic Senator Ron Wyden is running for a fifth term to the U.S. Senate. He doesn't seem to have a serious challenger, which is interesting since Republicans have been slowly chipping into the Democratic majorities across the state. Oregon has 6 House districts, having picked one up from the recent census. The new district leans blue, but lots of candidates from both parties have declared. In the 4th district, Democrat Peter DeFazio is retiring after representing the district for my entire lifetime. It seems like he's read the same rooms as G.K. Butterfield and is getting out at a clean break. The most notable Democrat in the race is Oregon Commissioner of Labor Val Hoyle. More people thought some state legislators would jump in, but many of them are staying out and endorsing Hoyle. The district is just barely Dem-leaning, and the only candidate for the Republicans so far is last year's nominee Alex Scarlettos, a former Army National Guard soldier who helped save a train from a gunman and received France's highest decoration for it, then came in third on Dancing with the Stars. He outraised DeFazio in 2020, so he could do well. Democratic Governor Kate Brown is term limited and unable to run for re-election. There is a stupid number of people running from the major parties, as well as an independent candidate who might shake things up. On the Democrat side, Oregon House Speaker Tina Kotek currently has a significant amount of support. Also, fantastic hair. The other major declared candidate at the moment is Tobias Reed, the current state treasurer. A notable candidate who is ultimately unqualified to run is author and journalist Nicholas Kristof, who grew up in Oregon and has had properties in Oregon and New York simultaneously for the last few decades, but ultimately his voting in New York as recently as 2020 made him fall short of the residency requirement to run for governor. Womp. There are literally so many Republicans running that 67% of registered Republicans, at least as of a couple months ago, were completely undecided about who they were voting for. There were 4 options and an other option, which got 12% in the survey. The leader in that poll with 16% was Bud Pierce, who lost to Brown in the 2016 special election that originally put her in the governor's office. Then there's former state senator Betsy Johnson, who served as a Democrat but is running under no party. And she's got lots of support from former colleagues on both sides of the aisle. Also, this is her campaign logo, which is cool as hell. Half of the state Senate and the entire state House is up for re-election, where Democrats have majorities in both. As you can see, they're not the largest, thus my comment about Republicans chipping away at them. But clearly, they're all scared to go up against a guy who's been in the office for 25 years when they can all just fight over support and resources for an open seat. I can see state ledge seats going red if Republicans across the state go into the booth and diligently vote all the way down the ballot, and Democrats don't use the same diligence. Oregon's primary date is May 17th, but they are my favorite kind of state that has been doing strictly vote by mail for several years, so that's just the date that every voter's ballot is due. The deadline to register to vote is April 22nd, and those who are convicted of a felony can register upon release from incarceration. 16 and 17-year-olds can pre-register, but it looks like they don't get a ballot sent to them until they turn 18. If you will not be home during the voting period to receive your ballot, you can request an absentee ballot to be sent wherever you will be. And that's the look. Please be sure to check the description box for the playlist of all my Votemas videos, as well as links to learn more about voting in Oregon. I'll be covering all 50 states and DC, so check the playlist or stay tuned to learn about your state. Please help the channel, the algorithm, and democracy by liking this video right down there and leaving a comment about which star who has danced you would like to see run for office. Subscribe to the channel so the next Votemas video shows up right in your feed. Thanks. I'll see you again soon.